welcome to Get Set with Annette. Today is about using the word no. It's very hard for us at times to say no to people, but it's a way to respect ourselves. Our precious time, which is the most grateful commodity that we could have, is our time. So we want to use it wisely, and we wanted to do the things that we want to do and spend time with the people that we want to spend time with. However, sometimes we have to say no, and that can be very difficult. I know I have had challenges with it myself, and I'm working on implementing a stronger no in my life. Here's some scripts or tips on what you can say to someone when you tell them no. I want to give kudos out to my sister-in-law. She's very good at setting boundaries, expressing what she needs, and saying no. So here are some scripts. Now's not a good time as I'm in the middle of something. How about we reconnect at this time? Let me think about it first, and I'll get back to you. I'm not the best person to help on this. Why don't you try so-and-so? I can't commit to this as I have other priorities at the moment. The next thing that you want to know is your intuition will tell you whether or not you want to say no. And sometimes we talk to people and they try to tell us what we should do, but inside it's not what it feels good to us on how we should do something. So we need to listen to ourselves and say, is this what I really want? I do appreciate their advice. I do appreciate that they listened to me and heard what I had to say about my situation. However, my gut's saying that this is the way that I need to do it. And what feels best for you is what you should do. Not just listen to someone because they're very close to you or you really value them as a person, because they need to understand that what you did was because it's what felt for you, that you're grateful for them listening to you, you're grateful for their advice, but this is what you need to do for yourself. The third tip I have is if you want to say yes to someone, but you're maybe a little busy or you can't do it right now, ask them for alternative date. An alternative or a later date. You know, maybe I can do this instead of what you need, or maybe we can do this but at a later date. Number 4 is we stretch ourselves too thin, and we don't want to do that. We don't want to feel left out, but sometimes it's okay to feel left out. You know, if it's not feeling like what we want to do, then we're not gonna enjoy what it is that we're doing or feel good about it, and we're gonna bring resentment to that person later, and that's certainly something we don't want to do. So just, you don't want to stretch yourself out thin and then have this resentment later. The next tip is scheduling your time so that you're productive. You know, you'll be more productive if you schedule your time. And if someone that you had to say no to says that, well, they don't want to be your friend anymore or your partner anymore, well, then that's on them. This no process of incorporating it into your life is about you. making you comfortable, making you happy, making your life light up and fun and filled. And if they're a really good friend or a really good partner, they want that for you as well. And they want that for themselves, so they expect the same back. If you're saying no, then you're making your space for what you want. So don't look at it as a negative thing. I know sometimes it feels really bad to say no to people, but just look at it like you're making space for yourself, your time, your activities, your enjoyment. And if you got a lot of family or friends and they're pulling and stretching you in every which way, and you're having a hard time saying no and you're feeling guilty about it, go do an activity that decreases the amount of stress that you feel. Write down what they had said to you and imagine it passing by like a cloud, or actually taking it and burning the piece of paper of the thing that you had said no to that's bothering you, so you can kind of have that story in your head that you let it go. And then boundaries. Boundaries are things that you put in place to keep your happiness, because the things that they're attached to light you up. And you don't want anybody to take your light and dim it out. So boundaries are important so that you can continue to do the things that light you up without someone else stepping in and not allowing you to do those things, because you're feeling like, if I say no, they're going to end this friendship, or they're going to end this relationship. It's lighting you up. Like I said, if they want to be a part of your life, they should want to light you up, let you light up. That's you. That's them saying that this is my family or friend. Look how happy they are. They're an awesome person. They have respect for themselves and they're happy all the time. And why is that? They were able to say no, set boundaries, and voice their needs. And needs is a whole other story. We'll talk about that at a later time on how to make a script where we're not stepping on other people's wounds or triggers, and how to step around that when placing a boundary, which you could also do with saying no. So let me work on that and get that uploaded. But it's a really tactful trick that you can use to overstep them feeling hurt when you're saying no, or when you're setting a boundary, or when you're voicing a need. Have a great day, everybody. Like and subscribe, comment below on any content I can bring you.